One of the nice features on Easel is that there is a reports feature. So whether you're using an assessment or an activity, you can look at your students' work. It looks a little bit different depending on which type of activity you're looking at, but I'll walk you through both. The reports feature or looking at the student work is going to look a little bit different determining whether you're looking at activities or assessment. So let's look at activities first. I assigned this test activity and I have 2 submissions. So all I need to do is click on 2 submissions. And it shows me this was my test student and this is my other fake student, Ron. Now I can look exactly what they did and I can just go through the slides and see they did just fine. I can then give feedback if I want to over here. I can just say, great work, and return it to the student. It takes a second. And here's Ron's work. I also returned his work, but I can view it over here. It shows me the work that he's done, and I can scroll through the different slides and see if he did it correctly. You can see I already gave him feedback, but that is how you can look at the work that your students have submitted. All you do is, let's just do it again. You come, here's the activity, here's the submissions, click on submissions, it will list your students, and then if you click on their name, you will see it. Another way is also just come over here and you can view it again here. And remember, you can go ahead and you can give them a comment and submit it back to them. Now that's how you look at activities. Okay, so now let's look at what the student work looks like from assessments. You can click on assessments, and here's the assessment that I gave, beginning sounds. If you want to look at it again, you can see, oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay, let's go back. And what you want to do is you want to click on the results. So you click here. You can see over here that there are 4 codes here. We're going to get to that in a minute. But on this code here, I have 2 results. And it shows, here are my students again, Test and Ron. Test got 81% correct. Ron got 85%. Not bad. But let's see exactly where they made mistakes. I can scroll across here and see all of their work. I can click on, I just hover over the X and it shows me which slide they got a mistake on. I can see O, A, E, O. You can see the pattern here, right? They're struggling with vowels. I can keep going. Yep. So my test student is really struggling with vowels. They may have gotten 81%, but really they got 0 when it came to vowels. So this tells me I need to go back and do a little reteaching with vowels. I can do the same with Ron here. I can look at what mistakes Ron made. There doesn't seem to be a pattern emerging for Ron, but if you look here, both students got this slide incorrect. So maybe I really do need to go in and do a little bit more work on vowels. Another way to look at this is by questions. You can go up to questions and it shows you here, this was the beginning sound B, this was W, L, and it tells you, now I only have 2 results, you're going to have a whole lot more, but it will tell you the percentage of students who got that correct or incorrect. So as you scroll through and you see, oh boy, I have a 100% got this one wrong, you say, all right, I need to really start to look at vowels again. So you can see from this very quickly if everyone in your class is struggling with the same thing or if it's just random. So now let's talk about this code over here. What is this all about? When you are assigning an assessment, you can create a new code and that gives it to the students another time. So you can create this code Now I'm going to have 5, but you can create a new code and invite students to do it again. This time, you can give it to them maybe after you've done a little reteaching and see if they can score higher. You also have some choices here. You can decide you want to give them instant feedback or not. So you can turn that on. I like instant feedback. You can shuffle the questions. You can shuffle the answers. This is a really great feature if you're giving it to them multiple times. You want to kind of mix things up. And then when you come in to look at your results, you're going to see different codes based on different times the kids have done it. So this is that first one where my test student and Ron completed it completely. Here's it when I gave it again. You can see they didn't finish it completely, but you can see the data is different. So you can look at that data for your pre-test. You can look at it for your post-test, and you can decide to look at it by questions or by overview. When you're setting it out for the first time, you can come in here, toggle on or off anything you want. So I hope that helps you kind of navigate through the reports feature for both the assessments and the activities. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.